really good show tonight. So if you want to subscribe in any top channels and you want to subscribe to, so you get one membership, one of my skills below on my screen below. So here's some new channels at the top below with two Super A's and so much more. So let's go break down results from AEW Dynamite 200 ring of in the area tonight. So I did between with AEW storytellings, rivalries between that. So let's go live right here, right now. So speaking of Gabe Kidd and gets to a kidnap, after his fight with Darby Allin. So after when Gabe Kidd to interrupted the main card went down, after forced a night to call out Darby Allin, after the Daredevil and went in to start the brawl. So after when Darby Allin had the revenge, Lady Huda and some Moxley and Cody category and Seville has arrived in full. So after with Hook appeared quickly followed by Samoa and Powerhouse Hobbs and Aaron Leonardo arrived to clear the ringside area as the rails. After with Gabe Kidd and Darby Allin continued to brawl at backstage, and they keep finding out. After we just did miss a call. Oh yeah, did bag. So this was a day bag on the ground right there, and until Darby Allin sit in it on a dead bag, sip it up, and whatever Gabe Kidd is on the body on this bag. So I just said a daredevil in just conic form, said a war god. This was a trap him in a body bag and tied to his truck, and he drove off with him, and this was a wild start. So after two a night, I was starting to continue to see AOS as a bottle with the death rails. Into with Darby Allin has stepped up the crazy in this bottle. It was fun to see how Gabe Kidd and this masses is so freaking out. So whatever if a kidnapping really hurt her, it was not enough to taking Gabe Kidd with slight sayings to a tune of Moxley put a match at AEW All Out. So into between this match would need a bonnet the stipulation to live up and so the assets that has built up. So this contest, this was a casket match, could make sense. Spoken sense like WN has made that. And this between the Central contest also years. So after between the assessment also continue to put up the under the available just between a returning Hook and the OPPS. So also this lead to the fastest backstage promo in which someone told Cody that he still cares about the handsome devil and will have his back when he needs it. After when Gabe Kidd saw just sack it and within the crowd was long enough to take a coffin drop onto the outside from WN and the devil pull out a form tax. So he has a skateboard, but now it really hurt it and Adam busted him with it from tax. And he went Gabe Kidd the most busted WN head with this him a while. So Jesse was ready to send him to guide Hook to interrupt Soul and Hobbs at backstage. And it just questioning why the OPPS replaced him, and someone explained that Hobbs to step up. And but the OPPS still wanted to help Hook. So next match we got TBS championship match will be online. We got Mercedes Moné. We go 1-on-1 against Alex Winslow. Alex Winslow had Mercedes Moné onto the ropes, but the CEO now once again was a way to escape and was rolling into a tight pin for 3. Afterward, the deposit said CEO is marking. This was marking tone that the silence was tied to show her respect and with Monet to tore up in the middle finger in response. Alex Winslow is we talented. After the 2 ball and leading to Monet, he was driving Alex Winslow and set his teammate Michael. And you win. Riho made her big surprise return to send the champion packing in the steel at her and see pick up the TBS championship belt and this still down with Mercedes Moné. So, and this was a fashion about Alex Winslow and better than anything in AEW has so far seen, closing out as the CEO trial and was warning her out with an intensive focus on certain needs as the champions. I just said the portrait of Alex Winslow reported with Monet. This was a concern they fought throughout a while of the real damage that was weighing them both down from this fight. The aftermath was a little sloppy. This was spoken in to the great in-ring asses, but in gold was a returning Riho is getting tall. And to win Monet against Riho is a great match. Onto the piece of paper, and it could be a big TV class or even the all-out entire defense was the CEO. So, in the win on this match, Mercedes Moné. So, Alex Winslow caught Monet into the ropes and reportedly smashed her knee into the apron before locking in a meaningful is the simple solo and understood of ropes. And this is set up a little dramatic spot where Alex Smith gets the sharp solo center of the ring, the CEO is by putting the heel into a systemic nickel and onto the floor, and Alex Smith made Monet tap out just a simple solo, and knowing it was not to consider it legal submission. And it means that CEO, when he took to the ring with a systemic nickel, was locked in for the most a minute before the dinosaur grabbed the knees for a close pin and tap. Not just a crowd centered in this set has Riho, here's a TBS shaving set. In next match we got Mark Briscoe. Here we go, 1-on-1 against Lance also. So argument Mark Briscoe demand with Don Callis reveal who he will fight from the family to on the other side that Color Fossil was a team to save his ship, and Callis arrived to announce that Mark Briscoe will face Konstantinsky decided on the cruising. The second did not want to wait and has also accepted the silence. And given Mark Briscoe and found a tough silence and has also leading a sunset flip powerbomb is a foggy ball to seal the win. So, and this was sold as between two of AEW most reguessable locals to the results was never in. And yes, questions. And this could have been a critical match with that in mind. To the sense of the threat to Mark Briscoe and could pose to the family. Now, the family has become so big that the group has multiple rivalries. Ultimately, at the same time, Mark Briscoe is stepping up to California in small business has the two of prove their chemistry. In second two, this year has unfinished business with MCF Derek luckily to dispose of his slow growing issues with the family. Mark Briscoe will take it on Konstantinsky Chisade will be a great match on the cruising and likely to be somewhat more dramatic than his soul in adding against Lance also, but this is no reason seconds should be so other right now. And until Konstantinsky and Chisade is coming off a hang C1 climax and wins to remain untouchable until he gets his IWGP World Championship match. Anyway, on this match, Mark Briscoe. Until when Walking Alone teases in answering Mark Briscoe's silence, but Cadis, who overrode him to sin, must also enter in for the match. And speaking of Tony Schiavone, announced this was Mark Briscoe's 50th win in AEW. Added in a pre-tape promo, and Thomas Tony started and was a big every woman Mary posed to step up to her next dinosaur. And next match like AEW, the World Tag Team Championship match will be online. We got Boy King, Bandito, will take on the Death Rattles. Ozzy has Bandito and Boy King roll over with a hood and Cody Gazagori is mostly immediately tied to get involved and to steal the win. WN arrived to attack Moxley, sending the stage for Bandito to hit Huda with a 21 plex, was the victory, and forced the toe with weaknesses. And he was sponsored just with a great tag team match to it. And it wasn't much more. It wasn't the Bandito personally tag contest, and just like the Widows kept their asses and Katrine to the ring and just the father stress out, and it said it influence. It was all boring, but it did not matter too much since Bandito won. It would have been possibly many of the Widows did win. And you win Bandito and Boy King have to so much permitted to one with with the AEW World Tag Team Championship for a while. So, and this was nice. A title defense is turning so we did one about a more nothing complex teams in ways to step up. Anyway, on this match, Bandito and Boy King. Ready to interrupt Chris Stanangelo and Hardy came into this interview to promise the Death Rattles had her back. So, he just had a crowd closely the party hate down on Red Hood tore out. After when Boy King got set a hot tag to save Bandito, he rolled over and both men ended with a high cannonball into the corner. And when Bandito went for the deal, Francis but missed the view and grabbed Bandito's leg and caught enough for Coyle Category 2 to take out the messenger when his bottle of a cut and Moxley arrived to take out Bandito, and then it was Category and Red Hood hit a simple fastball, the special on the messenger when the bottle did fall. I just said Jake Reynolds hits a swing drop kick on combo on Bandito, but Boy King recovered enough to break it up to the pan. So, speaking of the locker room, it's just strongest to keep FTR and Crescent Caves and Adam Copeland apart. So, Dax Howard and Cass Widow attack Adam Copeland during his entrance. And when Crescent Caves makes a save and it broke out, enforcing the locker room, the stars come out to break it up, set a fight. And when Copeland and Caves had backed down, and Adam Priest and Dax took a few more passes at ease or I guess sometimes less is more than just assessment level where it needed to with a limit and time it had the two teams in so wide and they can both be controlling into easily all out. So anyway, after so a killer instincts by no backing down into the and even continuing to the good them forward after the distance has settled. And human police even got a soul showcase with it. So this was interesting spot when inside Tinet wasn't that AEW has news that whether it could set him up for a big pulling ground match with Dax Hall. So it wasn't in a backstage interview with Manny Paquette of Casa Court. It told Con Siske and Casade to step back into his solo. It did it with a hype for Samasa against Daniel Garcia for between this Saturday. Stocky halfway between at backstage. A warning Copeland in case that revenge was coming for FTR and also Sana's Priest to find a panel to fight them on a cruising this Saturday. And you win Legacy in COA to call out to hold Sensicate for a match at All Out to finally deal with and just slight issues dating back to before AEW. And you win to hold Sensicate responding little the 17th set of silence, including MVP announcing he was to be back into the ring again. So here's a main event. So I got him and Adam Page, Kenny Omega, and Seth Speed, Mike Bailey, and Kevin Knight will take on the Young Bucks and John Cass family. So after winning Carla Foster and Sauce Alessandro with Matt and Nick, Sauce and Simple, he was working to will again for a team to still figuring it out again. And the Young Bucks took out him and Anna Pace and Kenny Omega the speedball. My Bailey outside and then an indie tackle with Alessandro and Brady Bosco from Carla Foster to a win. Son John Cass family has all arrived and Foster laying out the babyface set a Polestar implanted the cowboy with a Brady Bosco on a steel seal. So I just a clear tied to a fight in them off, but took a seal, just a gut, and hit it in a blade buster into a table on Omega outside. It was John Cass laughed, and he stole with his family. Anya Page and Manga on the same team was the biggest seal of this match, but anyone played a key role in this main event, and probably people will just a formal trial in his spots keeping the asses rolling, and he had the longest in-ring roll of anyone on the babyface team. The pro testing Manga and Page for the big spots. I just bring up the elite tease with time without taking up too much time with a faster pace, a bottle, and a sauce Alessandro. But they had teased that he was going after Manga with totally it was Carla Fossil, who was Sakura's strongest dance opponent in this one. And this continued into the post-match as a photo star was the strongest member of even into the family to hold him in manga. After a while, Carlos is a TNT champion. He was the personal heel. Has the next man up was a cowboy. And meanwhile, Kenny Manga has his next rivalry when he returns soon. So, anyway, on this match, Carter Fossil, Sauce Alexander, and Matt and Nick, and Young Bucks. So, I just said a Young Bucks got these guys again. I tried the main card before. He did so highlights of their awkward meet and greets. And ended with Callis showing up commentary by quickly dropped his handset and had behind all the wind. Kenny Omega arrived into his entrance was old. So I just doesn't feel only has anyone started to point with the first couple minutes so a face was a dive onto the hills outside. It was having Omega teased a free trigger backshot Lewis only but Sauce Anderson knocked down the cowboy so a second attempt almost caused them to collide. It was speedball. It went for the dominant weapon also the England, but Sauce Alexander into Dunkett and Jake fought to set the barricade. It might be not set a blocking weapon and just in the crowd and hearing and make it the Young Bucks met instantly late from it's a elite cent. And you main pays the Nick sending him into Matt with a back shot, followed by the cowboy giving Nick a back shot. And just at the soul is ended with Fossil hoping Mega onto a just stressful after piercing in neck brace. It was an overall so this was all killer no fiddle. Dynamite was non-stop asses, enjoying immeasurable great TV masses, and while keeping the pommel short and focus, Energy had a purpose in going toward all inclusive on this Saturday and did it all out at the end of the month. I knew in both cases that they will certainly why all out makes us be can't miss pay-per-view even also war towels scenes of Muggery. I just said TBS championship match was very exciting asses and one was the best of Mercedes Moné and August 1. And you said the main event was great. That's very true. That was never in question given how much time it was into the ring. I just said ending was probably emphasizing the direct threat from Don Callis family post just a title of AEW roster. The Carter Fossil's probably still tall, possibly teasing him as him and Pace and next opponent. Also while the cowboy escape the Jet Wells who have a jolly attitude with a Jimmy has complex, the family has sus, has dangerous, just an aged man's world champion, and whatever happens next. the stage has been set to see a remaining great matches to come in the roster that is living as the hottest level week after week. So this was a fasted match. So let's get my YouTube coming report for a night. Let me see. Hold on. So we got 100% largest vote of Dynamite tonight. 0% is alright, and 0% didn't like it. So let's get my X poll. Give me 1 minute. Let me go to follow my notes here. Give me 1 second. So we got 0% liked it, 0% is alright, and 0% didn't like it. So Tony Khan has been changes out about 54 minutes. I just says such a feel is awesome since was a Wednesday night. AEW Dynamite in main event tonight. AEW World Series him and Adam Page, Kenny Omega, Seth Speed, the Speedball Mike Bailey, and Tennessee Sabian, Carl Fossil, and Walkie Ribbon, and Young Bucks. Between of tonight, so in terms of exclusive seats, the aftermath as the opponent is talking attack on Kenny Omega after AEW Dynamite went off Saturday tonight. So I will let you guys know what's going to happen to Kenny Omega. So he was going to have a stressor on his place on his neck. So we will a medical update on this. So I'll make a slight update on Kenny Omega very pretty soon. I want to let you guys know what's going to happen to him. Let me see. Hold on. Give me 1 minute here, guys. Oh, I just saw you something here. Hold on. So, it doesn't say anything says yet. Let me see. Oh yeah, speaking of Mark Briscoe, Andy is ready for anyone in anything that some John Cass family chose is his way of AEW Dynamite. So this is what it's saying. Let me go to my notes here. Hold on. So what happened to Kenny Omega tonight? This went off in the air. I just said the finish cannot be kept down. So whenever Kenny Omega is not on the pay-per-view in Toronto, I'm selling my ticket. Man, they keep finding new ways to kill Kenny with every over months. And Kenny Omega is, oh no, not again. Looks like Roman has a roommate with Kenny Omega with Roman Reigns. Has a hospital bed. I'll let you guys know of this. So I seen last Tuesday I watched NXT and TNA together. I watched on Xbox side against Candice away last Tuesday. From last night it was a fashion match. Let me see. Oh, by the way, it's been turning this out 3 hours. Wow, says FK. And wow, I can't wait to talk about this on Boston Open Radio tomorrow morning with Taz. So Taz has been with the same arena has 2 years. I say, hold on. So let me see. So he's been with a long time, I think, many years. So he's been, I say, not just Extreme Services Wrestling ECW, and he won a multiple services, including the ECW wing of the 280 and World Heavyweight Services back in 2002 of Taz. So it's been a long time, I think. Let me see. So this was back in the years like to a wing 200 sweet wing area the years. So let me see. So AEW broadcast has to be inducted into 180 a hardcore Hall of Fame on exclusive that week. So ending of this week, our Elite Wrestling Kick-Off is a middle week with starting at W to 200 with Survivor has a home of ECW for many years. With this in mind, the company brings a special tribute to AEW Commental and ECW Wrestling Taz. As after Wednesday episode of AEW Dynamite will also air. So he's been since like until in September 2024. No, in his 6 years with ECW, with Taz and Sorry, including 2 reigns as ECW World Heavyweight Champion, and 3 has ECW and Tag Team Champions, and 2 more with the ECW World Television Championship, the Human Simplex Machine, also the FTW Championship with AEW, and it was just back in 2020, and his son of Hook became a 3-time and last all FTW champion before returning to the title back in September 2024. So I was 13 years old debut Taz. So I'd say 19. Yeah. So Taz has been wrestling against Baby Bigelow on ECW 2 years late 1998 in 1997 as well. So Tessa was a great lesson of all times to the years. So other people missing to the point I think he's allowing Taz calling him such a fan. I can't watch a whole thing whenever anything happens. I will let you guys know. And P.S. I tried what he did. So Taz is making him a audio side interact songs. So Taz was my favorite wrestler of all time. So just a years maybe or so. So that's crazy. Let me see. Hold on, give me 1 minute. So Tony called between this up 5 minutes ago. It says, thank you all you watched our best tonight. AEW Dynamite tonight. I think that AEW is having a great in 2025 tonight. Was a compelling, exciting TV show from start to finish. Whenever you haven't seen all Dynamite tonight is on stream on Max and TBS Network as well. So, October 4th we have AEW Dynamite Hollywood Florida is on October 4th. So that's coming up into, I'll say, next month or so. Speaking of Five-Foot Select has learned that some higher-ups in WWE are planning to hold a monthly event in Silent Spring in Hong Kong, I think. And we have more slight details on Five-Foot Select. Big E has announced that I was really grateful to have my story to be a part of this present book is out October 7th, and thank you. So here's a book of Big E. So that's coming out on October 7th. It's now announced in a couple of months. So I'm gonna show you guys a quick minute. I'm gonna open this up. So that's a Big E he's got on his book. It says it's okay to have bad days. So it'll be on October the 7th. That's what he tweeted out a while ago. Let me see. So I think there might be some problems here between Hook and the OPPS. Speaking of Buddy Ray, he said, it seems like we may be arguing what type of a match this should be for, I'd say TNA maybe. So that'll be on tomorrow night. No, it's not. Yeah, it'll be on tomorrow. In September 5th, I think he said. So let me see a couple things here. I'm gonna think about, so Logan has it on this website on his daily speed tournament. It goes on into probably next week. Let me see. Oh yes, Buddy Ray said Don Callis gets it and gets it the most emerald buzz in all of AEW, and it is not even close. And that in of itself is a problem. I need someone in this company to be a real heel or be in the size like one and use big dollars in like this. That's what he said. Buddy Ray. Oh, I heard this rumor about Ronda Rousey. So it says, I take everything that I learned from pro wrestling and apply it also into my own passes. You know, it usually was in comics. In fact, in fight, and in my internet film, the screen winning, and all of these things, whatever anything it was like, I was doing like a, and when you go off, it is what she said on this interview with Ronda Rousey. So here's what the impartial is going to be. So here's what the impartial has linked. Let me see. So would you like to see Ronda Rousey return to WWE sometime? Is it universal? So what do you guys think about Ronda Rousey? So it's this saying. So let me see. Ronda Rousey. Let me see. Hold on, let me check on. Oh. So, I was thinking about, yes, but Brock Lesnar and his daughter is starting a fastest spaghetti. So that's coming soon. So I'm gonna see Brock Lesnar's daughter could be in personal wrestling with his dad with Mr. Brock Lesnar for his fastest. I think he might. No, I knew the last time we see was in WWE. Supposedly didn't want to be Dale, and it really so. I think. So I'm gonna say about Leslie Starlight might could be in Bustle Wrestling someday. I think. Oh, we're having a slight update on reveal. See, it's now a slight change of plans to August and kept driving, so they were mostly me. And meanwhile, the Dr. Oil the second scan by the clock, so they all carry me overnight and be it easy fix. Be tomorrow is on it. And thank you for all the love and prayers. So let's hold and check this out a while ago. So give me a minute. So I'm gonna show you guys a quick minute. So that's waiting Holt is at hospital bed and seems to stay overnight. So he might stay in there until tomorrow. And see, we're just staying here on the top. So I'll let you guys know of this. Has Carmen Thompson. Let me see. So we will to wrap things up a quick minute. And I will let you guys know. Any more slight details on any more parts of wrestling is going to happen next. So let me see. Oh yeah, Bacon List is wearing Safine pants of the late of Bray Wyatt. So Bacon List gear on Raw was spotted by Bray Wyatt. So this was a nice outfit for Baker Lance. So listen to all these bright green painted tributes make me emotional. So this week on SmackDown in Chicago, AC Lee is coming in town and this coming on Friday. I'm so excited to see her again. I'm gonna see about Paige with Syrup too. I would be blown away with Sylvia, aka has Paige, so because she has real life friend with AC Mendes. So he might be tag team again soon. So it might be a fastic just coming. So let's wait and see we have AC was so up in next week episode of Monday Night Raw. Next week or so. So this is gonna be good. This Friday. I am so excited for ACV. And I'm gonna AC Styles dress has ACV. I think. So I think Chicago. Okay, Chicago football AC Lee. So plus a years or so. So this might be good to see AC Lee and CM Punk together. That's gonna be insane. I can't wait. I'm excited to see AC Lee again. So, in bodyweight tweets about 1 hour, it says MVP, Sandra Busman and Bobby with their fight my tracks. I hope they going to into the business for you receive. So Wayho is back tonight. So maybe we'll wrap things up here. So have a great Wednesday. So we might go live on this Friday, Friday Night SmackDown. Is so much more. So we get one Stitzel in Spotify. Yeah, we get one Stitzel, one sticker in Spotify, Octopod, my podcast, anything. Is so much more. So have a great Wednesday. I will see you guys on this Friday, live on SmackDown. So have a great Wednesday, have a West Unite. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.